now we're into week 3. Let's see if we can get some good luck. There's the mailroom. I have a package that arrived. The pantry. Or the storeroom. So let's go with the mailroom. We can build around it. I am curious to see what got delivered. The packing slip. Sinca Company. From by K. Thomas. Blah, blah, blah. Amateur lockpick kit. 2 gems and 2 keys. Ooh. Nice. Already, we're off to a good start. That's the letter from Dad. I think that's it. Up. I'm gonna go with the drawing room. Any items in here that I can take? Nope. Okay. Next is gonna be the bedroom, the guest room, or the pantry. We're gonna re-roll this. Now it's either the nook, the spare room, or the closet. We're gonna go with the spare room. And here, it's either the nook, the bedroom, or the guest room. Yeah, let's get another key. And from here, it's the utility closet, the bedroom, or the commissary. We'll do a bedroom. Ooh, there is an apple. We shall take the apple. So let's go back real quick, and we can either do a corridor, a storeroom, make this a dead end, or security. I think we're gonna do a security room. And we're gonna preempt everything. Set security level to low, change off light mode to unlock. And there's nothing in there but whatever that's supposed to be. Next room is going to be a closet or the dark room. So that's fine. Next is going to be the den or a laboratory. We'll go with the den. Grab another gem. And we're going to go back. Utility closet, parlor, or kitchen. Go with the parlor. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. Wow, they're all fucking true. God damn it. I'm probably gonna lose out, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh! I did not lose out. Sweet! Yay! I made a guess and I succeeded. Next up, we can actually do the passage, so we're gonna do the passageway. Yay! And this, we're gonna do the garage. Ooh. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for, from Miss Babbage. That's fair. Oh, yep. There's the 3 keys. Take that. And wait for the car. Oh, we can't. I'll be real here. I have no idea what the purpose of the garage in this game is supposed to do, but we have 6 keys, and I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, that will be an electronic room. Yeah, let's do the boudoir, because we can try out a couple of codes. So the first code we're going to try is 1118, or 1128 rather. Nope, that is not the code. Next code is going to be 6789. Again, I doubt it. No. Okay. Well, we tried. We did not succeed, but we still tried. Next is gonna be the hallway. let's see if we can lock it. Yeah, we can pick the lock and save some keys. So this will take us to the dining room or the observatory. Yeah, we'll take the dining room. Yep, we're rank 4, so still no meal. Okay. And then this is a... Well, it's not technically a dead end, but... You know what? Let's make it a dead end. Because we still need to access the, turn on the garage. And then turn off the keycard system. Because we prepped it, we might as well use it. Actually, no, we don't need to. Because the passageway is going to be open now. Yep, there we go. Now we can just keep going. Actually, if we go back to the utility closet... Did I turn back on the dark room? Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, that was a couple steps wasted, but that's fine. It's fine. I just want to be sure. Use that. We can do a corridor, we can do a closet, or we can do a laboratory, which will take us up. So let's do a laboratory. Oh, nope, I don't have any gems. So we're going to do a corridor. Now we can do a patio, which will take us up. And it'll spread gems into every green room, which is nice. Or we could do a storeroom, or we could do a pantry, which will also take us up. And we can't do the patio anyway because there's gems and we don't have any. So let's do a pantry. Take all of that. There's nothing in here. Yeah, let's use... Oh, can't pick this door. Okay, so we'll use a key. Again, can't do the courtyard, so this is going to end up being a dead end. And then, but we can at least backtrack and go back to the dark room. So we're going to choose the guest bedroom. As much as I would like the metal detector back. Ooh, we do have a gem now, so it was kind of worth it. Let's see if there's anything else in here we can choose. Nope. There's nothing to find in here. So now we can do a storeroom, which will lead to a dead end, or we can do a courtyard. Ooh. That's very nice of you, game. Thanks for the shovel. I got a key. Nice. I got coins. And then this can either go to the court. They're all pretty much dead ends, so let's go to the coat check. Or retrieve the item. Billiard. Library. Let's go to the library. Because then we can at least prep something. Oh. Oh, I see it. Got it. Thank you. And now Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Ooh, the foundation. Yeah, sure. Got a turnip. So that's cool. Can't go anywhere there. Can I not go down that way? Oh, no, because that is... Interesting. Ah, it's an elevator style thing. Okay. But I just have to figure out a way to get up there.
A few moments later.
So I guess I'm gonna leave it for now. And we are done because we can't progress any further. So let's go back to the coat check and check the metal detector back in. So found a total of 24 rooms in the mid-sized villa. Reached rank 6. Took 59 steps, found 2 items, and then found 3 rooms. Week 3, let's do this. Hallway. We'll go with the nook. And we will go with the spare room. Not doing the chapel. We can do a corridor. We can do an office, but we don't have the gems. So we're going to go with the pantry instead. Back up to 50. We'll do gem. We'll do the den because we need gems. Is there anything else in here that's of note? I don't think so. We'll do the west wing. And we can either do the parlor, which blocks off the corridor, or the commissary, which blocks off the corridor, or the utility closet that blocks off the corridor. Okay, so we'll do the yeah, we'll do this one. Ooh. Thanks for the apple. And thanks for nothing else. The gems are in the black box. Blank. The gems are in a box with a statement. I'm gonna try this one. So the gem was in the black box. Fuck. Okay. Moving on. Boudoir or the bedroom? We're gonna go with the bedroom. And as you saw there, the foundation is here. Ooh. I'll take that. Thank you. From here, we can go to the library, or we can go to the gymnasium. Or we can block it off with the storage room. You know what? I'm actually gonna... Because it blocks off the foundation anyway. We're gonna go to the storeroom. Go. Now we backtrack. We go up. Either the chapel, the closet, or the garage. Ugh. Well, that gamble surely did not work. As much as I would like to get the 3 keys, I think we're going to redraw. We're going to go with... We do the security room. But the dining room is cheaper. Won't give us anything, mind you, but... Oh, and it's locked. Next will be the boudoir or the commissary. I mean, I do have 5 coins. Let's see what we can buy from the commissary. We don't have quite enough for the shovel, so let's get a gem. And it's locked. Okay. Yeah, let's do the drawing room. Drawing room instructions. We can do the bunk room, the billiard room, or the chapel. Or we can redraw. I think we're going to redraw. Now we can either do the gymnasium, the kitchen. We have to do the gymnasium if we want to proceed, sadly. So that reroll was not worth it. That's how you do it. But I can't access it. Oh, shit. Ah, security. Thank you. You saved me. So that door is locked. Now we can either do the terrace. Oh. We have to do the chapel. Yeah. Do the east wing for that one. And we can do the guest room here. It'll give us the magnifying glass at least. Thanks for that. Yeah. Shut up. Billiard room or the boudoir. I think we're gonna go with the boudoir. Still don't have the code for that fucking door. Interesting. Oh, yeah. And then we would be able to get up there, I think. First things first. Well, no, I don't have a shovel this time. It's fine. It's fine. This will take us to the courtyard, but we have to do the dark room because we can't afford the courtyard. So we'll leave that for now. Let's see what happens if I do this. Ah! We go down. Floppy disk. Upgrade disk. Nice. The foundation underground. Okay. Okay. The basement door is locked. Oh, I need a key. God damn it. Oh, and I need a key card. Fuck. I didn't prep it this time. Well, guess that's my run over, I think. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house. Okay. Low. Change offline mode to off. Unlocked. Back. I don't have the password still, but we will insert the disk. Hallway data has been found in the upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgrade floor plans. Okay. Oh! Interesting. Yeah. We're gonna do the key. Wait. Does that mean that there is... Because we do have a hallway. Does this mean that the hallway has a key waiting for me? We shall see, I guess. Yeah, no. I fucked up. Hang on. Yeah, through the gymnasium and then through here. Got it. Nope. It does not count. Fuck. Okay, well... I mean, I could go back to the dark room to see if the other door, what the other door is. I should have turned that off. No, I didn't do the utilities. Never mind. There we go. You can do this quickly before I go, or before we restart the day. Oh, they're both locked. Okay. Okay, we're fucked. Yeah, we have to restart the day. We have no choice. We got another mid-sized villa. 23 rooms total. Reached ranked 5. Steps taken were 59, and items found were 3. And we're back. We'll do a pantry. We'll do a den. And we'll do a corridor. Let's go through the corridor first. Maid's chamber, a bedroom, or storeroom. We're gonna go with the bedroom. Oh, with a locked chest that we can't open. Cool. Cool. Gotta do the chapel, sadly. I mean, I don't have any money right now, but still. Hallway. Works for me. Thanks for the key. I mean, I could go back to that locked trunk, but I'm hoping to find the sledgehammer. We haven't done a secret passageway. I think I want the note. This we can use a key on. Thanks for the gold. Next up is the parlor, the spare room, or the kitchen. I think we'll go with the parlor. The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay, so that's a liar. So maybe it's also the one that has the thing. Yeah. There we go. The others are dead ends. And this will lead into a dead end, sadly. So, might as well pick up some more items. Went the wrong way. The hallway. North. We're gonna go with security. Nothing for me. We're gonna prep this. Low. Offline mode is gonna be off. Terrace. Well. Might as well see what we get for this anyway. And the twins. Sweet. So we have a means of using the 2 keys that we have to see what we get. I mean, this is a dead run because everything's kind of looped together. Got more money, not that I need it. Oh, where's the freezer when I need it? Yeah, definitely where the fuck is the freezer when I need it? Jesus Christ. Oh, but I can unlock that last trunk. Oh,
that's gotta hurt!
Oh, this makes me so sad. This makes me unbelievably sad. This is garbage. I hate this. I need a fridge. But we don't have one, so let's explore the outside of the house because this is already a dead day. Oh. The boarded up area. And it's a locked gate from the outside, I guess. Okay, so let's keep exploring around the perimeter of the house. We've got 27 steps, no other way to progress the house, so why the fuck not? that's a gate that I can't open. Or interact with, rather. Cool. That's my campgrounds, I guess. And that is another exit. So this is where I'm staying for now, I guess. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day anytime from the blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. I mean, we knew that already. Dead tree, there's apple orchard stuff. And a cliff. The game won't let me fall off of. Okay, well that's reassuring at least. I can't accidentally kill myself. Okay, well, I'm here. I might as well just call it a day. It sucks because I want to keep the gems and the money, but I can't because there's no freezer. So I got the small cottage with 14 rooms. Rank 3 was the highest I reached. 29 steps were taken. I found no items. And of course, I found no new rooms. So day 18. Let's hope it's better than day 17. A nook, storeroom, or a closet. We're going with the nook. Chapel, pantry for the breaker. We'll go with the chapel as much as I don't want to. And the bedroom, the spare room, or the commissary. Go with the commissary. Oh, the spare room, rather. Coat check, closet, or kitchen. And we don't have any gems. So, go with the closet. There's the sledgehammer. Next is the den, utility closet, or the courtyard. We'll go with the courtyard. Ooh. Smashy, smashy. Ooh, thank you. Got some ivory dice. I got some money. It looks like there's only one spot to dig in. Let's weigh our options. So this will either be the bedroom, the observatory, which leads to a dead end, or the storeroom. Let's go with redraw. Pantry, the den, or the commissary. We'll go with the pantry. And then this room will be either a storeroom. Well, actually, it has to be the storeroom. Sucks to suck. And no other items. Next, we can do a corridor, parlor, or a commissary. Corridor is the only one that makes sense here. And then the bedroom, observatory, or the utility closet. We'll go with the bedroom. Ah! And we get a sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Sweet. That's here. Oh, wait. I have a key. It doesn't fit. Fine. Thought it would be too easy, but I had to try. So this is either going to be the drawing room, the hallway, or the den. We're going to go with the hallway. This will also give me a key. Yeah, we'll do security. And we will prep. That's ported up. Oh. Are you fucking funny? And this will either be a den, a bunk room, or a commissary. We're going to go with the den. And this will be a billiard room, a lavatory, or the guest room. We're going to go with the billiard room. Any items in here? Nope. Okay, moving on. Parlor, utility closet, or library. Parlor will take us up. So we'll go with that. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. Well, this can't be true.
What?
Oh, wow. All 3 statements are false? What?
Okay, I'm so confused.
God damn it. This takes us to a dead room. Nice. So, when we can't make our own way, or rather, when we can't find a way, we make our own. Now we can do the library, the kitchen, or the bunk room. And I think we're going to go with the library. Because we have a book waiting for us, I think. It was first borrowed by Anne Babbage, then Lord Evanson, then M. Lowry, and now finally Simon P. Jones. The Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. The 3rd largest city in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much farther than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegeran canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busiest season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which includes a mainway station. Ilex ex meserve, a specimen of holy and unique to Reddington's mountains. Okay. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a Natural Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda, Ares, when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swamp. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Ares' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequently frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly trails is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in 1966. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Okay. Main Way Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Main Way Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's Central Railway Station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. And, of course, a map. Trinsdale, Angel Tamo, 100 Boils, Mount Perma, Featherfall Keep, Botanical Gardens, Tamar Fork, Mount Holly, and Burons, and Ares River. Ooh! Bookshop. Books for sale. And it goes up, that goes down, and that just freezes your accounts. Where were you the last one? Jeez. We'll go with the bookstore, thanks, because it's new, and I do have some coin. The history of Orindia, the new clue, Cursed Black Bridge, Realm Rune, Drafting Strategy Volume 4 and Volume 5. Ooh. I think we're gonna go with the drafting no, yeah, because we can't afford the rest of them because it's gonna be 50 coin and shit, which, ow, but we're gonna go with drafting strategy volume 4. So now that will be an option for the next library, and it's locked. Okay. Now we're gonna backtrack all the way down to the Nook and hope we have enough steps to do so. Well, re-roll. Yes, we're going to the dark room. Well, and the bathroom. Okay, we're done. That sucked. So we've got the east-facing villa now. With 22 rooms, we reached rank 6. We got 37 steps taken. We found 3 items, and we got a new room. Okay. So we've got a hallway. We get some keys. We've got a den. Gives us some gems. And let's take the nook rather, for another key. And this will take us to either a closet, a bedroom, which will take us to the hallway. Yeah, let's take these two. Huh. We have another sleep mask. Very good, very good. And this will do the laboratory. Another computer. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanisms to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Choose a cause and effect from column A and an effect from column B. Each time you eat an apple, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, or immediately, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold, or set your dice to 2. Whenever you eat an apple, gain a key for every 2 hallways in your house. Sure. Do you want to create... After this approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Cool. Research logs. Good. Cool. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. 30 degrees Celsius. 20 degrees Celsius is room temperature, and complete thaw is just under that. Melting point is at 0 degrees, and then negative 10 degrees is ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure, 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician is Randolph M. Okay. Ooh. The periodic table of elements. 3, 8, 12, 2, 9, 11, 10, 5, 6, 4, 7, 1. Oh, we read it from right to left, I guess? Okay. And what's that do? Oh, that just makes power for stuff. I don't think I want to touch this, so I'm not gonna. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. So, in other words, no touchy. Got it. Oh. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors worked, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. From Kimberly Thompson. Yeah, that was probably a shock. Is there anything else I can interact with? I don't think there is, so we are going to move on. Next is going to be the spare room, the dark room, or the nursery. We're going to go with the spare room. And then from here, going to be a drawing room, a closet, or a utility closet. Well, it's going to end up being the utility closet or the closet, because guess what? We'll go with the closet. Get a couple items. Ooh, another reroll dice. And a gem. Sweet. Storage room, the chapel, or the kitchen. Let us reroll. Guest room, the closet, or the commissary. We're going to go with the commissary. Which means the nook is a dead end, but that's fine. And we have no money. But let's see what we can get. If we can get three coin, we can buy some gems. Ooh, running shoes. What does that do? I assume it lets you run faster, or walk or move faster in the house. Next up is gonna be the chapel, because we have no choice. Of course, that's the mechanism for the thing. Oh. So I don't lose anything because I found that in the chapel. So. We're gonna do a corridor. Parlor leads to a dead end. The kitchen requires a gem, so the pantry is the answer. Yay! The experiment was a success. Yay! And next, gonna be the parlor. We don't want a dead end. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box, so that's a fucking lie. And gems are in both the black box and the white box. Yep. Here we go. Hooray! And that's GG, guys. That is literally all we can do. So we'll go with the garage again. Yep, that is definitely GG. So, as much as I would love to keep the coin and the gem, I can't keep the keys regardless, because I assume that that's an upgrade for the freezer, but the keys will disappear at the end of the day. I think we're just gonna call it. This is a quaint cottage with 16 rooms. I reached rank 4 with 22 steps taken and found 2 items, and I found 1 new room. Again, here we are. Corridor. We'll do a den. And we will do a pantry. And now we will do a nook. Key. We're not going to use it on that. Don't have any gems, so West Wing. Parlor it is. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So that one doesn't have a U in it. They all have a B in it. No, it's the black box. Okay. Well, chapel. Ah. Thanks for the coins. You're either going to be a breaker box or a storeroom. Another key and another gem, and I lose a coin. Because of course I do. Security. Observatory. We're gonna go with the security. Remember to prep. Back. actually. Yeah, let's do high, because once we get a circuit box, those just automatically unlock. Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? Oh. Of course. Well, back to the pantry. Hallway. Give me a key. Or the commissary. Go with the library. Drafting Strategy Architect Digest Volume 4. And this is thing. I have to do the study. Ooh. Okay, so no, I can't interact with that. Ooh. Is this the safe that ends in 1128? Let me see. 1, 1, 2, 8. No. Okay. Ace, ace? I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can all commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay. Probably, yeah. D. D8. 44 letters in the message. F, face, and all. Unused pairings: glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, grown, gown, and snack, sack. I don't get it. It's more blueprints that I can't interact with. Okay, I guess I'm done here. Well, shit. Next up is spare room, commissary, which leads to a dead end, or a closet. So, yeah, we're done. Let's go with the closet. Gem and a sledgehammer. Okay. I think I saw a couple of boxes that we could open. Yeah, that's all, folks. We're done. So we're gonna call it. It's a shame we can't change the orientation of each room, but it's whatever, I guess. Mount Holly, the quaint cottage, another 16 rooms. Rank 3 was reached, 28 steps taken, 2 items found, and 1 new room was created. Go the hallway. Corridor. How did I know a den was going to be in here? Okay, so let's try the corridor first. Now we can do a bedroom. We don't have any gems. And there's nothing in here. Okay. Next, we can do the spare room, or we can do the chapel. I think we're going to go with the spare room. And then we can either do pantry or the utility closet. And nothing extra in here, so... we can do a nook, which leads to a dead end. Or we can do a closet, which is also a dead end. The nook will give me a key. And potentially another item, but closet will also give me 2 items, so I'll do that. Gets me a reroll. Nice. And it gets me a gem. Sweet. Take the gem. Parlor will lead to a dead end. Walk-in closet gives me 4 items. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Key card. Nice. A gem. And a telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Okay. Okay, I guess we're definitely gonna have to roll for an observatory. Oh. Parlor it is. That's an apple. Thank you. Wind up key. Every box is black. That's a lie. Every box contains gems. That's also a lie. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. So this box is black. That's false. Every box contains gems. This box. Okay, so it is the white one. Yeah, got it. Next. We'll do the security room. We're gonna set that to high. We're gonna change the offline mode to off, unlocked. Exit that. Oh, actually. We are also gonna view the estate inventory. 1 key. Oh, in the room currently. Okay. This will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're good. Terrace, the west wing. We're gonna go with the west wing. This will either be the breaker, the veranda, or the nook. We're gonna go with the veranda. Ooh. Has a shovel and a sledgehammer. I likes the veranda. And I got some coin. And then this is either going to be a storeroom, a nook, or an observatory. You know what? Let's do the observatory. Okay, double my luck. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Okay. And that doubles the effect, so apples are going to be super duper delicious today, I guess. This is going to be a storeroom, a patio, or a closet. We don't have any gems, so I think we're fucked. I think we're done. And this was the Cozy Cottage with 17 rooms. We reached rank 4. We had 28 steps taken. We found 5 items, and we got to craft a new room. So yeah. Better luck next time.